Well, they say every dog has his day. Apparently, it's today.
March 23rd is National Puppy Day.
To celebrate, we've invited Nebraska Humane Society's Pam Weiss, along with puppy foster parent Marlene Dwork, and of course, puppies. Good to see you guys.
Hey, thanks for having us.
So, have we named any of these yet?
Yes, they're all named. The kids in the neighborhood come over and they name them all by what they look like or act.
Yeah.
You have Chocolate Chip over there,
Chocolate
or Chipper.
Chocolate Chip or Chipper, and then I have
Jack.
And Jack's the one who likes attention. Jack's
He's the
needy one.
crybaby.
Okay.
And this one is Vel. He was the very first one born on Valentine's Day, so he gets Vel. And this one is Angus.
Are they all from the same litter?
They are.
And they have three other, they're all boys.
They're all boys, and they have 3 other brothers.
And they're hanging out in the pen, which we'll see more of during the show. But these four are having their moment.
Lab mixes, aren't they? Kind of
Lab mix. Mom is a black lab.
Yeah, awesome.
So explain what it's like to foster, because you had them when Mom was pregnant.
Yes.
How long have you been doing this?
Probably 7, 8 years, I believe. Started out with kittens, then just straight puppies, and then I took a pregnant mama and fell in love with the whole process. You know, you pick them up at the Humane Society, and their heads hanging and their tails between their legs, and you get them outside, and they're like, ah! And you take them home, and they're just like a whole new dog, and you become a whole new person, you know?
But they're up for adoption eventually, right?
Yes.
So at what point do you put them up for adoption?
At 8 weeks old.
8 weeks. And
So I have puppies from birth to 8 weeks.
Wow.
And Mom is usually there for 8 weeks. She usually comes about 2 weeks before delivery.
So Pam, can you explain the foster program and how many families you have involved, and in what instances you use them?
Sure, and in fact, Marlene's kind of a unique foster parent. I know.
Here you go, Jack.
Are
I'll put
they
you
hungry,
down.
or what's going on here?
Not all of them.
This one guy, he's getting everybody all
I'm
riled
leaving.
up.
Jack's leaving.
Jack, bye, Jack.
Not all of our foster parents
wants his
will
mom.
whelp mamas, because Marlene's a special case. And so sometimes we'll get a mom and puppies that are surrendered very early on, so we'll
Now
send
Chipper's
those guys out
jealous.
as well. He's just yawning. But we probably have like 230 foster families right now. They foster puppies, kittens, anybody who needs a more extended time before they're available for adoption. So anything that needs a little bit of help before adoption. So it could be moms with babies. It can be somebody who's recovering from a medical procedure, needs a little bit more time. But the majority of our fostering are kittens and puppies. Look at this little guy. He's like, oh, this one's a pistol.
Oh my goodness.
This is a pistol.
Yeah,
He wanted his mom. I can respect that.
Absolutely.
I'm a boy mom.
He's the glory hound. Pardon the pun.
So how do you give him up?
You know, everybody asks me that, but you know, after 8 weeks of cleaning up puppy poop and pee
We've
and
seen some of
You're
that
ready.
in studio this
bags
morning.
and bags of newspaper, I have 2 big dogs of my own, so.
So it's not, I mean, it's sad to see him go, but it's not real hard to
You know
part with
what's
him.
really hard is to see the mom go, because they're the last to be adopted, so they have to be penned back up in the kennel. With these guys, they're usually gone in 48 hours
Because
for
puppies
adoption.
fly out of the shelter. They are one of the hot commodities,
Yeah.
and we don't have as many
Right.
as we used to with our spay and neuter program. So a lot of times what we'll do is we actually work with some shelters that may be overcrowded, and we can take puppies and get them out in a couple days if they're 8 weeks old, and then we spay and neuter them and get them ready to go.
You bring up a good question, whether to adopt maybe an older dog or a puppy. What should families consider before adopting a puppy?
Holy moly, puppies are babies. You've got to remember that. So if you have your own baby and you're trying to potty train a child, getting a puppy might not be the easiest thing for you to do. So puppies are more work intensive than older dogs that actually already have manners, maybe already have some obedience, that type of thing. Pups are, it's like having a baby. You got to monitor them, you got to watch them through the growth cycles, you got to, keep them out of danger. So
Well, take it from me, because we adopted a little puppy.
Yes.
And had a 1 and a 3-year-old. So we had a little situation for a little while going on. It does take a lot of work. Yeah.
I get up a half hour earlier before work just to take care of these guys.
Yeah.
Pam, do you need more foster families, or what characteristics does a family have to have before you'll take them under your wing into your foster program?
You can have, as Marlene said, you can have your own animals. What we like is a specific setup where you actually can foster. So maybe it's just a spare room that kittens or puppies go in there during the day. They're protected. You've got it set up for them. Then at night you get them out. You play with them. You need to have some time, but you can work. People work and foster as well. So you have to have kind of want to do it, maybe a nurturing quality about you. And then what we do is we have you fill out an application, and then our foster coordinators come over and check out your place, talk to you, find out what you're comfortable with. Do you like kittens? Do you like puppies? What type of time frames do you have? So that we don't overwhelm you, we don't give you something that isn't going to work, and we make sure that it's going to be feasible for both you and then also the puppies and the kittens that you're taking. Or maybe you want to foster older dogs that need a little bit of TLC, or maybe you want to foster somebody that needs a little bit of medical rehab and just wants to hang out in your house for 2 weeks.
Yeah, and kittens need fostering too.
Absolutely. Oh, yes.
Almost
and we are
as much as puppies.
more so than
More
puppies.
so.
We our majority of the foster animals that we send out are kittens, and usually they're moms and kittens, and they go out and do the same thing that you do with pups, only you do it with kittens. At 8 weeks, they can come back to the shelter, be spayed or neutered, and then go out for adoption at that point.
Yeah.
People at home are probably curious about this litter.
Yes.
Will these guys be up for adoption? And the other 3 are conked out. We'll take a look at them later.
They
But
are
these,
sound asleep.
oh,
3
they're
weeks.
so sweet. 3
In
more
3
weeks.
Yeah, they're what? They're
They were 5 weeks
old?
Saturday, so
Yeah.
yep,
So we
they
got
were
3 more
Valentine
weeks.
puppies, or they are Valentine puppies.
So look
if
for
you-
them around tax day, probably.
Yeah, there you
These
go.
guys are hardy enough
Get a puppy
too,
with
that
your
they
tax money.
probably right at 8 weeks old will be available for adoption. Sometimes if they're small and sickly, we
Yeah.
need to hold them for a little longer. But these guys will be available in 3 weeks.
So if there's individuals out there looking to, adopt some puppies, also fostering, is that an option for people out there? So are you looking for more foster pets?
Absolutely, we always are, and you can find out more information on our website, nehumanesociety.org.
Right
you
there.
you got it right there. Underneath programs and services, there's a thing called Foster Care. Click on it, and it's got information for you.
Thanks for coming in
Perfect,
this
and
morning.
thank you for bringing it. And
no messes so far.
Yeah,
we're
we're good.
continuing to wrangle them for the next hour as well.